Here's what's new in NBA 2K25.
In Rumble on the K this weekend.
Yeah, whatever you like, the math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt.
Good job, MP. I see. You ready to give these fans what they paid for? What's up, MP?
All right, baby. Let's get down.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. D'Angelo Russell out there with Thomas. And it's Wilson in at the 3 spot. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Nice open look, but it's no good. And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Outside Wilson. Johnson for 3. Primetime grabs the board. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
And that one's good. Russell.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup. Primetime's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, what great body control you saw there. Laying it up and in despite having the defense draped all over him.
Down low, here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D's just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Russell missing.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Here's primetime, and again it's the Lakers. And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Here's Thomas after the made shot from primetime. Will it go? And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Claxton.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Here's primetime. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Thomas. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. LeBron passes to primetime. And he lays it straight in. 8 points for primetime.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
They grabbed their own miss. And yes, it's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Prime time shot is good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a 14-point game. Thomas kicks to Wilson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Primetime's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James, the pass to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Miami got the job done. He finished with 66 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show. An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The Lakers with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn, and the basket is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And they double up Russell. Here's Claxton. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Johnson. Thomas kicks to Williams. Johnson sets the screen for Williams. And the Nets, another 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's prime time missing. Williams dishes to Russell. There's the 3. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Williams can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 16 and stolen by Russell. Thomas with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Russell with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 16.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Russell passes to Thomas. Williams looking around. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Can't nail the jumper. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. LeBron with the buckets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Williams. Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Clock at 6. They need this. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Primetime's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Bucket is good. He's got 10.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Here's Primetime. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Primetime. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Russell. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And here's LeBron outside. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, having no problems at all, up. Lineup change for the Lakers. Spins. Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 21 in the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with James. And it's Primetime. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Their offense, stone cold. Another miss there.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Thomas. Claxton a screen on LeBron. Thomas passes to Russell. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here from past the arc. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Russell kicks to Thomas. Johnson surveying the floor. Claxton finds Johnson. Outside Thomas. Lets it go from deep. And Johnson is good for the 3. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Melton following the basket by LeBron James. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Oh, good with the triple.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Doncic, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive. end.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Thomas. Claxton, a screen on James. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh, my goodness. That is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Thomas. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hello, everybody.
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Lakers.
Their ability to string together.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from primetime.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Wilson in at the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's primetime. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. That's now 32 points for primetime.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
The 3 from Thomas knocks down the 3 ball. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Now, here's Wilson after the miss from primetime. Russell looking around. And Thomas has it in the corner. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
That's a good one. Here's primetime. Doncic outside. From downtown, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Here's Russell. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Claxton. Russell kicks to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. James, the pass to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. Here's Primetime. Banked in off the glass. Primetime's got 34 points.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Primetime, and he banks in the layup. Primetime's got 36.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
From deep LeBron, he just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Claxton. 10 points for him. Wilson. And it's off from three-point range. LeBron James on the wing. Here's Primetime. That's a good one. Here's Primetime, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Primetime's got 38 points.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Back to Russell. And here is Johnson. Now here's Wilson. Pass to Thomas. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
When Cam Thomas finds a look, folks, he is going to attack.
He be thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Primetime. Good, that's another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
With 1 on the clock and another basket for the Lakers.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Vincent is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Connect. And it's Primetime and at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now Milton. Pass to Johnson. Sharp with a screen on Milton. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Primetime. Johnson with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Watford with it. Finney Smith defending. The shot by Watford, no good. The Lakers shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Primetime. Takes it off the glass. Primetime's got 46 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Melton kicks to Williams. No good on the three.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Primetime's shot is good. Primetime's got 48.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Melton with the ball. Three-pointer. Primetime grabs the board. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but and again.
And on any given night, he's still capable of putting up the kind of numbers that most guys don't even think about.
He's officially moved into 4th place all alone on the list of most 50-point games in NBA history.
Next up is Kobe Bean Bryant. That's a legendary mark. If there's one guy capable of reaching it, it's this fella right here. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
To stop the run. He can't get that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Nails the baby hook. Primetime's got 54 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Sharp. In the corner, it's Watford. Johnson sends the screen for Williams. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
And slam dunk by Watford.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Vincent the pass to Milton. Here's Primetime, defended by Sharp. Here's Primetime, and it's Melton with the rebound. Melton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Johnson from the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Here's Primetime. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Basket, good. Johnson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Primetime. Chalk up 2 there. Primetime's got 58.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Watford. Now Melton. Nets passing it around. Watford bounce pass. Williams inside the line. Primetime grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is...
And got it! Another basket.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Here's Melton. Pass to Watford, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Brooklyn making some changes. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-7 run. There's a good screen. Hilton the pass to Vincent. Here's primetime. Claxton covering. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Nick Claxton. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Thomas. Primetime grabs the board. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-7 run. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. Keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be. D'Angelo Russell rises up and drops the hammer.
Pass to primetime. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Johnson outside. Outside, Russell. And here is Thomas. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for prime time.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Misses the layup. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's primetime. Claxton covering. Pass to Milton. Here's primetime. Spins. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Outside, Russell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling
when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
I can't believe you still have the energy to get all those shots up.
The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself. squad out there tonight.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds legit, man.
It's open late, too. Hey, what's up? Everything good?
I'm guessing by the look on your face, you know what I'm here to talk about.
Somebody gonna fill me in?
Show him.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you? He about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
Before we go unleashing any dragons, I would like you to...
No, I had to say something to him. Yeah,
standing on business.
You are.
Fans live for games like this one.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Goodwin in a two-guard. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
It's James on the wing. Pass to primetime. Spins. Converts after the nice spin. Primetime's gotten his second bucket of the game. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, B.A. That's just not fair.
Inside. Here's primetime. It's tipped. Powell outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's primetime, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Pass to Coffey. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Harden with it. Picked up by James. James with the block.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots. Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
The drive by Harden. The Lakers with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic outside from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Zubac with a screen on Doncic. And there's the lob. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And it's the Lakers on the break. For 3, James. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. Ben Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. And that one misses. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
The Lakers lead by 9. Primetime passes to Vanderbilt. Kicks it to Doncic. Off target from outside. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And now with a break, here are the best passing teams in the NBA so far. The Lakers, number 1. The Clippers, 3rd.
These 2 squads move the ball with ease. They play an attractive brand of basketball.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Zubac. Tries the spin move. What a move. Terrific spin right there. Primetime's got 10 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Harden. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Batum outside. Pass to Zubac. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Harden. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Clippers trail by 13. Simmons looking around. The Lakers with a rebound. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage, building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clippers making a change here. Dunn's checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for LeBron. Milton's checked in for Goodwin. And Vincent is subbed in for Doncic. Outside Harden. Will it go? The Lakers with a rebound. Primetime's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Milton. Here's Primetime. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Harden. Uses the glass on the layup.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
The Lakers lead by 14. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's prime time in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special. Man, good whistle there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Clippers trail by 18. Powell outside. They set a pick. To the middle. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This is where you get Simmons the ball moving downhill towards the cup.
Here's Primetime. And the powerful one-handed slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Jones with a screen on Doncic. Simmons finds Jones. No good on the 3.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Primetime. The rebound by Eubanks. Well, the Clippers shooting just under 40% from the field. Powell passes to Simmons. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Can't get it to drop.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
And that one's good. Connect.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. All right, Shams, thank you. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, Primetime in their last time out against the Nets put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
5 to shoot. James against Powell. No good from 18.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Over Jones. Again, the Lakers.
I just love the ball movement.
The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Kept alive. Jones from outside. Knocks down the long J. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And James gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. On the wing, Jones. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Count it. James has got 15.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Simmons, the pass to Powell. Simmons with a screen on James. For 3, Powell. That shot off.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
LeBron James again. James has got 13 points now in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Timeout called, the Clippers. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac's checked in for Eubanks. Coffey comes in for Dunn. And it's Harden in for Simmons. Outside Harden. Powell outside. Pass to Coffey. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Dunn. He's checked in for Powell. The Lakers dominating the game. Pass to Goodwin. To the inside. Here's Primetime. It's rebounded by Zubac. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Zubac inside. They need this. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Done. The pass to Coffey. From the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. Primetime's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Primetime's got 8 points in the quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Jones. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Primetime's got 22 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Dunn outside. Takes the 3. Jones misses. Jones is gone, just 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Primetime. Basket's good. He's got 24.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Jones with a screen on James. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Primetime.
2 minutes.
.152 left to play in the half. Good on the bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Harden finds Zubac. Now here's Dunn. Jones from outside. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Primetime. And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Great D that time from Zubac.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Ben Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Robinson's checked in. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly. If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Elbow shot. And it's in there. Primetime's got 28 points for the game.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Harden surveying the D. 19 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
And Primetime gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
In the game against the Bulls, they're going to be tested on both ends. But we're talking to these guys. They're ready for it. They're hyped, man.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Lakers.
They've kept the ball moving.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway.
Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
Harden and Powell, their backcourt. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Coffey in at the three. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Coffey. Rejected by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Harden's got 7.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Here's primetime. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 6th assist of the night. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Powell's shot is off.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Harden. Offline with a 3. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Vanderbilt gets it to go on the assist from James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Harden from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's primetime. Banked it in off the glass. Primetime's got 6 here in the quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Here's Coffey. Checked by James. Rejected by James. They retain possession. Powell's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Outside Harden. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Zubac. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Doncic, good.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Harden. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Harden's got 9 points.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
Doncic passes to primetime. Spins. Great D that time from Zubac. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Pass to Harden. Here's the three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here's primetime, and he jams it home with authority.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
And here's Harden. 12 points for him. Knocked away. Now the Lakers moving it up. Hits yet again. Wow.
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan did it an incredible 37 times back in 1987, but that mark has been passed. What a special year this guy's had.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Doncic. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Back to Harden. Zubac screen from outside the arc. Harden can't hit. Harden's got just 2 of 8 to find the net from deep. Pass to primetime. An easy 2 on the layup. Primetime's got 42 in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Powell outside. Back to Harden. And he's going for the oop here. Doncic outside for 3. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Outside Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Fires from the wing. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron. And it falls. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The drive by Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The ultimate weapon offensively. Harden just draws so much attention.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Here's primetime. And down it goes. 2 points. Primetime's got 44.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Outside Harden. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's primetime. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now done, averaging around 5 points a game. Simmons finds Powell. Over connect. The Lakers with a rebound. Pass to primetime. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. On the wing, Harden. He's got 14. Jones feels it out. Back to Harden. Jones with a screen on Doncic. Beyond the arc. Harden misses. 19-footer. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish...
Clippers, Batum's checked in for Jones. Norm Powell comes in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Gabe Vincent. Jackson Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Shake Milton, and it's prime time in at the center position.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
The Clippers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Batum. Harden against Milton. Harden can't hit. The Lakers shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Unloads. And yes, another basket.
I mean, he has been hot as a kettle and serving all comers.
And making a little history tonight. He's just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, look, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
Tries the spin move. With the spin, prime time, can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. And that one's good.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to primetime. A shot from the high post. Coffey grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
To the paint. Outside for Harden. There's the 3. And Milton pulls it down. And the Lakers shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. He got it again! Sensational!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year. And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through. But also just the sheer endurance. He went nonstop from the opening tip.
He takes it in, primetime. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Primetime's got 56 in the game.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Lays it up and banks it in. Primetime's got 58.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Milton against Harden. Yep, that one goes.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's prime time. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP.
Night, MP.
Another day, another win. Good work. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
There he is, man. That's the legend.
Yo, is that MP or MVP? Man's out here running the game.
Come on, man. You know how we do.
Hey, man, you keep this up, the whole world's gonna know how you do. That trophy gonna be ours.
Ours?
Yeah, we're all a part of the team, baby.
Come on, man. You know I'm just playing with you.
Yeah, all right, man.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Lakers. For the Washington Wizards, they are on the road and looking to make a statement win against a top opponent. A win here could turn their season around, and it all happens next. Lakers, Wizards, coming right up. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for him.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Kispert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Holmes in at the center position. And for the Lakers, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with Goodwin, and it's prime time, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit, so you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Here's Washington. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here.
Guys? Thanks, David.
Yeah, you got to tag Doncic in these corner spots now, or you're going to get punished from there.
Pass to Coulibaly. Holmes, that's a screen. Now, Coulibaly. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Count that bucket. Primetime's got his second bucket of the night.
And the passing instincts of James are just unreal. He has that great sense for when and where to send the ball.
Here's Holmes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Coulibaly. And again, Washington, no good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
20 feet out. Nice shot by James.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's Primetime, defended by Middleton, and the shot goes down.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Holmes. Primetime's shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played,
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Back to Poole. Middleton the pass to Holmes. Wizards passing it around. 5 on the clock. Holmes with a screen on Doncic. Again, the miss by Poole.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And that one is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Poole.
And offensively,
He has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. George is checked in for Washington. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Prime Time.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
And Holmes throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Great move there. That spin was something. 14 points for Prime Time.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 6 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's James. He drains the quick shot. James has got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's George. A putback. It's rebounded by Doncic. Los Angeles leading by 22. And a wide open look for James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we got a story coming to us now from Shams Charania regarding the LA Clippers. Shams, what do you have?
Hey, Kevin, they're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thanks again, Shams, as always.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
James outside. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Washington calls timeout.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
With some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Vanderbilt. Gannett comes in for Goodwin. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic. And then for Washington, Champagne's checked in, and Kispert subbed in for Chris Middleton. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Carrington. Outside, George. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. Picked up 58 points and a triple-double for all that effort. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Traps in the tray.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And again, another one in from Primetime. Primetime's got 22 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
George sets a screen for Poole. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Carrington. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Connect gets it to go.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And so it's Los Angeles out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but good substitution here for the Lakers. Primetime's checked in for Robinson. Vanderbilt comes in for Jackson Hayes. Goodwin's checked in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also, Jordan Poole out there. Richaun Holmes out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Champagne in at the 4th.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And Poole gets it to go.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line, or he will do exactly that.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Here's Primetime, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Back to Koulibaly. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Primetime's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Koulibaly up top. Scoreless thus far. The kick out to Poole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
Los Angeles has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Champagny passes to Middleton. A rebound by the Lakers. Primetime's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Inside. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in L.A.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Doncic, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Champagny passes to Poole. Middleton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you got a big advantage.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 14-5 run. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot on roll. They're thinking about the shot.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it. But a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Lakers. And that concludes halftime. Now
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Primetime.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Good one out there with Doncic. And it's prime time and it's center. That's the Laker 5. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Kispert, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Prime time's shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And the rejection by LeBron.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Washington has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Middleton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Took him no time at all on that one. James has got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Poole gets it to go.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here's Primetime. And he uses the glass on the layup. Primetime's got 34.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Poole against Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Poole.
That's his second personal.
The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for the Lakers. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for Goodwin. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Luka Doncic. Second chance shot. He gets that one. That's 36 points for Primetime.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Vincent, the pass to Primetime. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Primetime, guarded by Holmes. Primetime's shot is good.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Poole kicks to Middleton. Back to Poole. And they get it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Primetime. He has 40. And he converts the layup. Primetime's got 42 in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
No coverage that time. Kispert's got 5.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
Outside, James. Here's Primetime. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Kispert wide open, he fires, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
James, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Middleton outside, over LeBron. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for James. Washington has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Poole. From outside the arc, Primetime grabs the board.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Good, he hits again.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the third most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company.
Yeah, it's sitting between Jordan and Kobe. When those are your peers, I think you're doing all right.
Milton the pass to Robinson. Inside. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Holmes. George looking around. And Holmes throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Carrington. A rebound by the Lakers. Primetime's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Back to Robinson. Tries the spin move. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside, George. Poole up top. Defended by Vincent. From 11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Poole's got 14.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Robinson passes to Primetime. Rebounded by the Wizards.
I got him.
44 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it back. Poole with it. He's got 14. That shot, no good. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a change for the Wizards. Dave's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Primetime. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of team.
He's checked in for Hayes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. George, no good. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Gill is out there with George. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the point. Gill misses. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Bey. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success will certainly continue to keep that pipeline going.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Bey really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Bey hits them both. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now, here's Holmes. Bey finds Middleton. Holmes with a screen on Milton. And again, Washington, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
James gets the bucket.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Bey against James. Bey kicks to Middleton. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Poole. Drills the three-pointer.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's prime time. And good. He hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Holmes. And here is Poole. From outside, off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's primetime. He's defended by Koulibaly. Here's primetime. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. The Wizards working the ball around now. Bey, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's primetime. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And a switcher also for Washington. Kispert's checked in for Bey.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Rashawn Holmes. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's primetime, guarded by Holmes. And it's primetime missing. Got a piece of it. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Poole's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Washington. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here's Primetime, and that one good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
1:53 left to play here in the fourth. Holmes passes to Kispert. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Vincent. G.A., what effect do you think the rule to limit blocking has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out punishments.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Primetime.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Here's Primetime, and another one falls. Amazing. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Now, Koulibaly. And here is Poole. That one's off, still out of sync. Fires from way outside. Can't connect. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort.
Watch basketball for another 30 years and not see that again.
Shout out my dog MP, man.
The champ is here. This is a bad man.